Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today's discussion pertains to the Northern Lights, what exactly they are, and how they might be visible near you this month. As you may have heard, there's a chance the Northern Lights will be visible this week to 17 states across the United States. A rare occurrence that could potentially give some of you the chance to glimpse upon a colorful sky. The Northern Lights, which are also known as Aurora Borealis, are most often just visible in Alaska, Canada, and Scandinavia. However, due to an incoming peak in the current 11-year solar cycle, the Geophysical Institute at the University of Alaska predicts some potential auroral activity this Wednesday, July 12th, and more so on this Thursday, July 13th. The Aurora Borealis is forecasted to be visible in Alaska, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, New York, Maryland, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Furthermore, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Space Weather Prediction Center recommends that if people want to see the Northern Lights this week, their best chance to see them is by getting away from city lights where more light pollution is present. The best viewing times for this are between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. local time, with it advised to try getting to higher elevations if possible to maximize your chances of seeing the Northern Lights. Now that we know where and when this rare night sky spectacle will be taking place, what exactly are the Northern Lights? The Northern Lights form from energized particles shot out via electromagnetic forces as solar winds from the Sun, slamming into Earth's upper atmosphere at speeds of 45 million miles per hour. In doing so, Earth's magnetic field redirects these particles of light towards the North Pole. In interacting with our atmosphere around the North Pole, these light particles are capable of emitting various colors in their auroras. Depending on what molecules are interacted with, different aurora colors will be emitted. For example, the color red can be produced by interactions with nitrogen molecules, while green comes from interactions with oxygen molecules. Another point to note about the Sun emitting solar winds, though, is that it tends to follow 11-year cycles in its emissions of energized particles that subsequently bombard our planet. Sometimes within that cycle, there are periods of solar minimums and solar maximums, meaning the brightness and frequency of auroras present in the northern hemisphere are bound to fluctuate over time, which could affect the overall visibility of the Northern Lights for some this Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and hitting that subscribe button with the notification bell on. To learn more about the Northern Lights and how you might be able to view them, see the links to the research I used for this video in the description. If there are other ideas you'd like to see covered in a future video, please leave it in the comments below. Have a great day everyone, and remember to stay curious.